Dear viewers, it's great to have you back for another episode of Twins Television. In this episode, we're going to do something really cool that we've been looking forward to for a long time. We're going to hoist the engine block out of the agricultural machine. Keep watching, as it will be a milestone. What's going to make this episode so super cool is we're actually going to hoist our mega push engine out of the agricultural machine. And we're going to see if it's still good, if there's no hole in it, and we're going to see where the fire started. Before we begin, I want to thank a viewer for their thoughtful message sent to us on Instagram. He actually brought us an engine hoist. He gave us an amazing deal because it was in his way, and we can use it well. Thanks so much for that. Before starting work on the Lambo, we'll first support an engine. This is where the engine will hang. So it's not a hoist, but a support. We're going to put that together first, because we think it's handy for cleaning the engine. That's where it will hang. Let's do it.
Hoist them from agriculture, so keep watching because it's going to be a milestone. What's going to make this episode so super cool is we're going to hoist our mega push engine from agriculture. Music.
What's super cool is that our workshop exchange is becoming more and more complete. As you have seen, we have put this together. Of course, you can still fold down the legs for extra support. That's actually how you use it. This part supports a lot of weight when it's hanging. It can actually carry up to 900 kilos. Can you believe that? 900 kilos. What do you guys think? That the engine of our Lambo is 900 kilos? Well, I don't think so. I think half. I think about half, yes. Yeah, 450 kilos. What's super cool is we're about to get help from two YouTubers who are going to help us lift the block out. Let's go! Dear viewers, a new day has arrived. As you can see, the engine is disassembled. Are you curious about the process? Check out Sven and Cohen's channel to see exactly how it went. It was a massive struggle. It took us about 3 hours. We thought we had everything loose, but it took us another 3 hours to disassemble it. And definitely worth taking a look there. As you can see, the engine mount is next to us. We unfortunately won't be using it because we underestimated how big such an engine actually is. Such a V10, we've never worked on one before. And now that we have it in our hands, well, this just isn't going to work. This mount can carry 900 kilos. Yes, that's not our engine. To really hang it on those carpets, no. We won't do that. Engines like these are usually placed on tables, not on mounts like this. So we're not going to do it that way. Unfortunately, he is always handy, beautiful works. To have workshop equipment, we actually didn't know that the body of the Lambo runs a bit tops towards us. We only found out about that later. When we started to hoist the block out, because the block had to go as far forward as possible, and then up past the manifolds, and then only then could it go to the back, it would have been really easy for us if this had been disassembled exhaust. Manifold. But you just can't get to it because the tank is actually in the way on the left and right. To take off the manifolds, and that's really something you can't do and let it run around the block. Because it looks super good. We don't see any spots where the fire actually started, and it's mega good news. There's still a chance that the engine can be saved. Yes, you obviously see. Just fine. Corrosion and burnt yes coils and wires. All of that obviously needs to be replaced. Everything is just heavily damaged by the powder extinguisher and also this mulch belt. We're obviously going to replace it. Yes, we're going to.
Actually, so much
Things to replace over the block. People say that the engine is actually not salvageable, but we are going to 100% just refurbish it, so to speak.
with this.
We will only continue with this block when the car is at the painters, and yes, this is just gonna work, guys. But check this out. How much powder extinguishing is still here, huh?
There.
As a mountain alone, there is a lot here. So don't worry, the episode is not over yet. Definitely not. We are just going to tackle the entire engine compartment so that we can work cleanly in the next episode, right? Indeed, as in the next episode, we'll dismantle the fuel tanks. It must be completely clean and tidy here. Of course, before we put the blocks back in place, so let's quickly continue with cleaning the engine compartment. There's still plenty to do. We'll just do a before and after. Let's go. What? Look at this, guys. Look what I found. It's just hidden there, and it's just an exhaust tunnel. But that means our engine doesn't have an exhaust tunnel. It's just on there. Yes, it's on both sides. That's a bit odd. Possibly that man had that exhaust nose and he dropped it and he couldn't reach it anymore. He just left it lying there, but it also looks really old. It's not like it just lies there or something. No, but it wasn't completely camouflaged either.
He
Was also completely like that. Yes, that's how we find out things. Yes, but possibly we can still use it later. We refurbish. We didn't throw anything away. Have we been busy, haven't we? The right side is still completely dirty. And the left side, we've been busy with that. And it's all better than I expected. I'm really surprised at how little damage there is from the fire. And there was mainly a lot of fire extinguisher powder still present. And spots like this is original. I don't know why they did that. I think I know why. Because the bumper from the bottom would... If they make that orange bar black, it should still be visible. Then it would be less noticeable. That's right, because you can see the gearbox from behind the car, and if this was orange, it wouldn't be as nice. That I think it is. But guys, check out the difference. This is how it was. And this is how it is. You can just see almost a line from clean to super dirty. We also tackled the bulkhead with a brush, check out how it was, and check out how it is now. We still have to address all of this, but we want to do it correctly in a single attempt. So we're going to disassemble all of this first before we fully tackle it, in the right way. The dark spots you see here have all become too hot from the fire, so we can't clean it anymore, but of course it will all be sprayed later. Indeed, I am super satisfied. I also tackled this support with a special brush by hand, but this is how it was and this is how it will be. We just saw that our method works well on the left side. Now we are going to apply the same method to the right side of the engine compartment. We'll now take you into the time lapse. Here we go. check this out, guys. Was this satisfying or was this satisfying? The engine compartment is completely clean. Well, I have to say, I think for a good 70%, because we want to do it again, clean everything. But then we're going fully into detail, because yes, we haven't been in the back yet. But this is just the rough part of the powder extinguisher. We have now removed it, and the result has turned out super nice. Of course, I'm going to insert the before and after slow motion in a bit. However, we are not done yet. We still need to access what's behind the panels by disassembling the fuel tanks. Because all the hoses can also become prey to the salt that is in the powder extinguishers. And you don't want to have another fire or leak in the future, so we still have a lot of work to do. And by the way, this was a slightly different kind of episode than you're normally used to, but we've made huge progress. Again, are you curious about how to expand the block? When? Then check out Sven's and Cohen's channel, because yes, there you can just see my struggle. In this episode, we've been working under the car for 2 days. We've done a lot of work and hopefully you appreciate that. Let us know in the comments, give a thumbs up if you think we're going to pull this off. Yes, it naturally takes time, but we have everything ready for a ride in the Lambo. We are confident. Yes, that is our trophy. We are going to meetings later if it all works out, right? I'm thinking too far ahead. We haven't reached that point yet. Oh wow. Substantial polishing and editing remain. Dismantling the repair work, guys. Check this out, how dirty this is, and we'll just see you next time. I'm still on thinking about meetings. See you there later.